Hey everybody, what's up? Nan, back again with yet another video, and today I'm unboxing something from an actual box. This is actually a 4K Blu-ray box set that I've wanted for a while. Maybe not wildly, but it fluctuates in price pretty often between like $75 and around like $100. So I've been waiting for this movie to, or this box set rather, to get back down to about $75 and be more in accordance with my budgets. At the same time, it finally did that, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this. This right here is, let me see if I can get this open, but this is the 4K Blu-ray set for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the original trilogy, with both the theatrical and extended versions in there. I'm very hyped to get this. Basically, I'm going to treat this the same way that many collectors treat the Game of Thrones collection, where, you know, if I have 4K equipment, I'll probably use this to test it on. But I'm looking forward to checking this out in 4K. One thing that I kind of liked about this, I was doing some research. It's not like a chunky boy. Like I have like the what is it? The trilogy collection of the sequel trilogy. Oh, sorry, the prequel trilogy. This is like one half of that width. So I do like it because it means it's not gonna take up as much space on my my shelf. But anyways, here's what the front looks like. Actually, hold on. Let me take off the shrink wrap first. Also, I believe this is region free, and I'm not sure if this is multi-format. Now, when you look at the listing for this in Groove, it says that there are digital codes for these. However, I ordered this on Amazon, and I'm not sure if there are digital codes. Also, if you go to Groove, it'll say that the digital codes have expired quite some time ago. So there is that. But yeah, here we go. The entire trilogy right here in 4K. Very cool. I think at one point saw the, especially like the sequel trilogy, streaming on some platform through a friend. I think it might have been Movies Anywhere. And it just looked rough. The color correction was weird. Hopefully that's not the copies that we'll see here, but you know, I'll pop it in my computer and we'll see. But yeah, in any case, this is probably as good as it's gonna get, unless there's, you know, again, weird color grading. Here is what the side looks like right here. And on the back, this is what the back looks like right here. We have us letting you know that this is indeed in 4K. We've got some pictures related to the film. We have some descriptions of what is actually on the film. Right here, we have some technical details about the nature of like the formats and everything and how you can watch everything. One thing that's kind of cool is, it makes it seem a little bit more fancy, is that this is reflective. It just completely reflects what's on the other side, so it's kind of nice. You don't really see that very often. Yeah, and you've got, you know, more stuff down here. You can read it if you want. This video itself is being taken in 4K, so feel free to read it. One thing that's interesting about this case is, I will say it feels a little bit flimsy. I do think it's because, you know, if you can't tell, maybe you can. This, if I wanted to, I could like pop it open and take the disc out that way, which is dumb because I would just take it out this way. Because you look right here, this is the actual case for the film series. I can literally just go like this. So I don't know why I would want to take it out this way if I can just drop it out. Kind of a weird design there. But here we have the cover or the case right here. Oh, this is interesting. On the back, it looks a little bit different than the back for the slipcover. So that's kind of nice. I do like it when they give us, you know, alternate art. So it's not just the same thing over and over again. But yeah, so these are details and stuff, and cast and crew and things for each of the 3 films that are included. More technical things about the formats included, as well as, you know, other stuff. The MPA ratings, as well as, you know, some other copyright things down here at the bottom. And let's see. Going through this. Oh boy, it's already looking like there's at least one loose disc in here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, one thing that I'm a little bit nervous about is usually when it comes to larger box sets like this, I know this was a big issue with the Game of Thrones collection, discs can be faulty sometimes with 4Ks. So hopefully all the discs are fine We'll see. I did not see a lot of reports that there were faulty discs on the Amazon listing. But here, right here, this is the theatrical version of the Fellowship of the Ring. This right here is the theatrical version of The Two Towers. See right here. Oh boy, one of these discs is just falling out. Hold on, let me stick it back in its place. There you go, extended version of Fellowship of the Ring. So yeah, The Two Towers right here, 4K theatrical version. Right here's Return of the King theatrical version in 4K. Now right here is the extended edition of what is it? Fellowship of the Ring Disc 1. So it looks like some of these are split into 2 discs. So I was kind of wondering whether or not some of these would fit on one disc or not. Here we've got disc 2. There. Oh, and one of the discs just fell down because it also was loose. I'll stick it back in once we get to where it went missing from. Let's see. Yeah, we have the extended version of the Two Towers right here. That's disc 1. This is disc 2. Sticking this back in here. Man, I don't think I've ever seen this many loose discs in one box set before. There are two more loose discs right here at the bottom, or just one. But yeah, this is bad. I've never. Of all the issues and the things that could have gone wrong with this disc set, this is not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Here we have the part 1 of the extended version of Return of the King. And last but not least, we have the extended version of Return of the King Part 2 in 4K. So everything here is in 4K. It's not a multi-format thing. It's all 4K discs. No leaflets with a digital code or anything like that. The one negative thing I will say is that I don't really like it when a movie is split between multiple discs, mostly because I like to rip movies and put them on a Plex server to play from there. Now, it took me some years, but I did find a way to, rip both sides of like a part 1 and part 2 disc, put them together into one movie, but, extracting all of like the audio tracks and the subtitle tracks and all that stuff can be a hassle. I'll just see what I can do with this. I recently started like downloading subtitle tracks, for Blu-rays and 4K discs. So maybe there's one that'll match the length that we see here, but it's just going to be a little bit more of a hassle. So not necessarily looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to popping this into a Blu-ray player. I actually might do that right after I finish recording just to see what the quality's like. Yeah. Pretty much all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos.